come to protest, many to pray, but most have come to participate in what has become the best show in town.
Pat Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
I am Patrick of Helena, son of Joseph of Butte. Trying to bring back that sort of greeting. I think it was cool, in the Middle Ages. I think it's something we should probably do again.
Yeah.
It's got a nice ring to it. Don't you think? If everybody...
Yeah, it's not often that someone tries to bring anything back from the Middle Ages. So.
I know. I'm not trying to bring back the...
I've seen some kind of other things going on in other countries.
The diseases and
this
whatnot.
one too.
Jeffy's doing a good job of that, bringing back all the diseases. I just think there are some charming aspects that maybe we could learn from and adopt, but I don't know. So, maybe I'm alone on it.
But we're still showering every day, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's a thing. That's a thing that I agree with.
Jeffy.
Every day? Seems like
that is excessive, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's a water shortage.
Yeah. Once a month should pretty much do it.
Like, how dirty can you get to be watching yourself every
What
day?
was it in the Middle Ages? Was it even once a month? I don't know if they...
I don't think it was.
Oh, my goodness.
Oof. It would be nasty, huh?
What was it? The servants had
Very
a long way
nasty.
to walk from the well to the bathtub.
Right.
So...
Didn't know. I mean, I did not know, and no 2 days are the same here. I didn't know I'd be Googling how often did people bathe in the Middle Ages at work today. Oh my goodness! Full body baths were weekly or bi-weekly.
Oh,
that's better than I
Yeah,
thought.
that's way better than I
So
thought.
they were cleaner.
You would think they'd have to, though. I mean, they had the pots that they peed and pooped into and then dumped them out the window.
Right.
It was a beautiful time.
They literally had fleas.
Heck.
Wait, are you saying that pooping and peeing on a pot is wrong?
Yeah, well, it's not my preferred method.
okay.
Exactly. It's more like, Mexico.
Do you prefer
what
to
they
carry
deal with.
little toilet
Mexico
tissues?
stepped up from that.
Yeah. Is it a step up from that?
Yeah.
Yes, it
Okay.
is. Yes,
All right.
yes,
All right.
it is.
I'll give you that. So Mexico has it just above the Middle
I
Ages?
will say this: the Middle Ages didn't have, toilet paper.
True. Right?
So
Leaves, I guess?
I mean, there was no
banana
there wasn't any
leaves.
Charmin going on
No
outside the castle.
That is true. No Charmin whatsoever. All right. Got an update on the shooting at the ICE facility here in Dallas yesterday. Happened right around 7 in the morning. We talked about it. I guess we got the news about 7:20 maybe or so. And then we found out later in the day certain things that are very, very strange. But one detainee was killed. 2 others are in critical condition.
No ICE agents were
injured.
There's your bullet. It's found on the roof there.
And then the strange bullet that they said was an anti-ICE message. It literally is anti-ICE
right
on the bullet. Seems peculiar, doesn't it? It's very bizarre.
It is.
Okay, so you're anti-ICE, and the only thing you can think of is anti-ICE. Weird.
Really weird.
Well, it's tough to write the no symbol on a bullet.
True.
It's a circle, and you're trying to paint a no.
Okay.
And it's really strange. I mean, he ends up taking his own life, and he's anti-ICE, and yet he shoots detainees.
Yeah.
Not ICE.
Did he shoot into the van? Could he see?
It's possible. That's
it's
possible. I
possible.
don't know. Was he a bad shot?
Right.
Was whatever? We obviously we don't know.
Yeah.
And the Dingleberry was here from Texas. The shooter, Texas guy. The whole thing is out of control.
Apparently, his mom was really anti-ICE.
Yeah.
Posted certain things on.
Yeah.
She was anti-Republican.
Yeah, she had her social media was littered with. It's called activism. It's a liberal thing here. Resistance. U.S. Democrat Socialists.
Wow.
There's several of these. So anyway, that's the mom. Yeah.
Jeez.
And anti-gun, right? Didn't I read some stuff about her?
That's not in the screenshot
Yes.
that I have here.
Yes.
That's what I heard.
I don't know what it was she posted, but she did post anti-gun things. Kash Patel posted something on the shooting.
Yeah.
That's lengthy. Yeah, it is lengthy.
But
You covered it.
you've covered it. Yeah.
You hit
And
all the
Pam
targets.
Bondi.
And Pam Bondi as well.
Yeah.
They were way out in front early on this yesterday.
Yes.
And, it has nothing to do with the rhetoric, of course, from the left.
Where'd you get that?
Yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to make sure that everybody understood that calling them Gestapo, that doesn't freak out insane people at all.
Really?
Yeah, it's fine. Here's some of what they said leading up to the shooting.
This is Gestapo-like behavior. Plainclothes officers wearing masks are terrorizing immigrants.
Oh my God.
The ICE issue is alarming beyond words. Masked men jumping out of unmarked cars, people disappearing, no due process.
Jeez.
We're being hyperbolic. If you're a black and brown community, it's here. Wake up.
Dangers that we saw in Nazi Germany, especially in the earliest days of Nazi Germany, are the dangers that we need to react to now. They're taking people off the streets and sending them away. It's a 5-alarm fire, everyone.
Every single ICE agent who's engaged in this aggressive overreach
Talk faster.
and are trying to hide their identities from the American people will be unsuccessful in doing that. This is not the 1930s, and every single one of them, no matter what it takes, no matter how long it takes, will of course be identified.
Donald Trump's modern-day Gestapo is scooping folks up off the streets. They're in unmarked vans, wearing masks, being shipped off to foreign torture dungeons. No chance to mount a defense, not even a chance to kiss a loved one goodbye. Just grabbed up by masked agents, shoved into those vans, and disappeared. We need to make sure that there's a firewall that they have to come through before they get to them.
Early evidence that we've seen from rounds that were found near the suspected shooter contain messages that are anti-ICE in nature.
Yeah.
Again, this is just the most recent example of this type of attack.
Now, playing by their rules, is that not inciting exactly what happened?
Sure is.
Could you not charge them with inciting violence?
Let's do
You
that.
absolutely could.
Let's do that.
Yeah. I mean, this is what they scream about on the right. Your rhetoric is causing mentally deranged people to take actions that are crazy. Well, how many times have we seen it lately on the left?
I mean, that's a mini example.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there's far worse than that, actually. And 2 days before the ICE shooting, Governor Newsom talked about ICE activities in California.
That's happening in the United States of America. Masked men jumping out of unmarked cars, people disappearing, no due process, no oversight, zero accountability, happening in the United States of America today. People ask, well, is authoritarianism, you're being hyperbolic? Bull, we're being hyperbolic. If you're a black and brown community, it's here in this country. And so I'm deeply proud that I had the privilege of signing the nation's first bill to address the issue of masking, also to require you have simple identification, to your point. I mean, if some guy jumped out of an unmarked car in a van with a mask on, tried to grab me, I mean, by definition, you're going to push back.
Whoa.
And so these are not just authoritarian tendencies. These are authoritarian actions by an authoritarian government. You saw what Stephen Miller said last week. This should put chills up fine. Called the Democratic Party an extremist organization, basically a terrorist organization.
That fits.
Saying he's going after his enemies.
Bro.
You saw the tweet that Donald Trump sent out, Truth Social, basically telling Pam
So
Bondi-
that's terrible. But calling ICE Gestapo and Nazis is perfectly fine. Yeah. How do you make sense of any of what they say?
Yeah, and it's very ironic that Newsom is signing a bill banning masks 5 years after he signed a bill.
Yeah, to make sure that you
masks.
have to have it.
Yeah. That is interesting, isn't it?
It is interesting. Did he finish it?
That's
Colbert,
enough.
whatever.
We're good.
That's why that show is terrible.
Well, that's one of the many reasons.
That's a good time to put that graphic up that you sent of all the hosts and their political
Oh, yeah, it's
guests.
updated now. Oh,
No.
there's we have
political guest
updated
one.
America's Most Unfunny.
I got it, but I'm talking about the 14. Okay, you got it there. Okay, cool. Look at the political guests. Liberals. Stephen Colbert, 176. Conservatives, 1. Daily Show, 157-9. Seth Meyers, 68-0. Jimmy Kimmel, 58-2. I mean, it's becoming a political talk show, not a comedy show.
What they consider conservative.
Yeah, right. 5-11 to 14 Democrats over Republicans as far as guests on these late night shows. I mean, they're just an extension of the political arm of these networks.
That's balanced, Pat?
Yeah, it's pretty close.
Okay.
It's pretty close. 511 to 14. You're what? You're off 497. That's
so balanced.
Is that a big difference? That's
plus
not,
or minus. Okay.
Plus or minus 497 guests. You can make that up in what? 6 years?
Yeah.
It'd be fine.
Yes.
It'd be fine. If you had only conservative guests now on all these shows from now until the end of time, you wouldn't make it up.
No.
That is true.
Jeez. So after the shooting, Vice President Vance had a message for Democrats.
The very people who keep us safe ought to be honored and protected and praised by Democrats and Republicans alike. It is time to stop the rhetorical assault on law enforcement. Because here's what happens. Because here's what happens when Democrats like Gavin Newsom did say that these people are part of an authoritarian government. When the left-wing media lies about what they're doing, when they lie about who they're arresting, when they lie about the actual job of law enforcement, what they're doing is encouraging crazy people to go and commit violence. You don't have to agree with my immigration policies. You don't have to agree with Donald Trump's immigration policies. But if your political rhetoric encourages violence against our law enforcement, you can go straight to hell and you have no place in the political conversation of the United States of America.
Okay.
I tell you what, man, Vance versus Newsom in 2028 is going to be lit. That's going to be fun.
And don't forget Kamala. She's going to be in that mix, too. They love her now. They love her. Did you see how angry Democrats are over her stupid book?
Yeah.
Yes.
They are not happy about it.
She did not apparently toe the line enough.
No, she didn't. She blames the Democrat Party and Biden and everybody but herself for her poor performance in the election. It's everybody else's fault. And of course, that's pretty typical of Democrats. But yesterday morning after the shooting, here's how the media covered the ICE shooting. MSNBC is first up.
Shooter had a perceived injustice, and that may very well be the over-aggressive tactics used by ICE, the xenophobia that we've seen in recent years throughout the United States, and just or the deployment of federal troops to cities around the country. This is going. You will see more violence building from the left. I'll just kind of reflecting back to the '60s.
Okay, this guy.
Okay. So we just have more violence to look forward to, reflecting back to the 60s.
Hey.
Don't worry about it. It's just a natural extension of protecting U.S. citizens and upholding U.S. law. That's just going to happen. Whatever. Here's CNN on the shooter's motive.
Those ICE agents not shot or hurt. We do not know, however, the motive of the shooter. That still remains an open question and will be under investigation, and we'll be continuing to ask our sources more about that. But what the Department of Homeland Security has pointed out is that this same facility back in late August also had to contend with a bomb threat at that facility. So certainly ICE has been contending with additional assaults, attacks, and threats to their facilities.
Yeah. And based on what you just said there, it's really tough to ascertain a motive. How do you noodle that one out with just the information available? You might think, wow, they love them so much they were just trying to send them to Jesus sooner.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
Is that what it is? And so it's a Christian nationalist, probably. It's just, it's mind-boggling what's going on and the way they're contorting themselves to try to deny the fact that the left is violent and has always been more violent.
Yeah, and there was speculation on the left and right early on yesterday. Trey Gowdy. Did you hear this one?
And I don't think so. Here's Trey Gowdy.
I do want to know, if he was shooting at detainees, then we got a problem, because due process does not include a citizen taking a shot at somebody, no matter how long they've been in the country and now no matter how illegally.
No question.
Okay.
Yeah. No question.
Right.
We didn't say anything different.
Right.
Trey,
Nobody.
Calm down.
I know. Weird. MSNBC analyst on the shell casing. Is this on the anti-ICE message?
Let's see.
Okay.
You can't just assume by that what was written on that shell casing that's necessarily his motivation.
Right.
He could have been doing that to thinking it was funny, trying to put law enforcement on the wrong track.
Right.
This is where, when you analyze the person's phone, computer, talk to his family and friends, that you get an idea of what his motivation perhaps really was.
Got it?
Wow. If it wasn't so serious, it would be comical.
Yeah.
He was just joking.
Can we go back to the last shot of that video, just real quick? I want to know what the side of that building was saying. Just the last frame.
Oh, immigration.
No. Just put the last frame. I don't know what word is that. It's not immigration.
Oh.
I-N-M? I don't know.
Yeah, weird.
A little confusing, right?
Uh-huh.
There's a word that I just don't know, but it's just bugging me.
Is it in migration?
In migration? I don't know. That's weird, right?
Yeah, it's very weird.
I'm sorry. Next.
Did they just spell it wrong on the building?
Yeah, at some point, somebody's going to say, hey, when are we getting around to fixing that sign?
You can't know what they mean by just
You can't know what they mean.
on the wall.
You can't.
With a building.
Yeah. It's like when you go to Kroger. What does that mean? I don't know.
You don't know.
Is it a grocery store or is it a clothing store? Do they sell shoes? I don't know.
The big Krogers, they do.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, so yeah, I guess it's all of those things.
What's this next MSNBC, right?
Yeah, more on the Dallas shooting from MSNBC.
They were on fire.
The writing. The first time we really saw that was Brenton Tarrant in the Christchurch shooting in a mosque in New Zealand, and he was a fierce, white supremacist and neo-Nazi, and wrote all over his weapon and his rounds very hateful information. So to see this coming from potentially the other side of the political spectrum is a little strange. Because it is not something, if you are
trying so hard,
carry out some kind of message,
whatever, dude.
countering, more
and he's bringing up the New Zealand shooting.
Okay, pause it. That's a great. That's what he's doing. He's saying because it was clearly a conservative in New Zealand.
Right.
That's what conservatives do. They write on bullets.
Right.
Hello, did you not see what happened to Charlie Kirk on September 10th? It's also known as less than 2 weeks ago.
Less than 2 weeks ago, same country.
And he's trying to say that it's a concern because of
same ideology, probably.
Wow. What a stretch. Here you go. It's the Spanish version of immigration.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you found it? Oh, okay, yeah.
Inmigración.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so now we got that mystery solved. It was really bugging me. Sorry. Continue.
I thought Trump was ending that. We were supposed to have
on federal buildings.
No, that's not a federal building. That's the Abogados Manuel Solicitados. Those are the Spanish lawyers across the street.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Whoa, time out. Whoa.
Okay.
Did you say there's immigration lawyers across the street, which makes total sense? Then who lit this guy on the roof?
Fair. Fair. Yeah, because I'm looking at it. It's right next to the One Empire Dallas, the bank. And then there's that little building with a bunch of Hispanic lawyers. Abogados Manuel Solis, Inmigración. Yeah.
Avocados from Mexico.
Why did you just start speaking gibberish for no apparent reason? That was weird.
Those are the
weird, Chris.
I apologize for that. There is a stair that leads to the roof that is pretty accessible.
Is it? Okay.
So
outside the building?
Outside the building, yeah.
Oh, wow. You can just go up to the roof from outside the building?
Yes, you can.
Huh. Maybe they should stop that?
Huh.
Yeah, I mean, there's a thing called a gate.
All right. Listen, if you want to drop a couple of extra pounds or boost your energy levels or maybe reduce swelling in your legs and your feet, you're going to love these 2 American-made health supplements from Pure Health Research. First is Liver Health Formula. Fat deposits in your liver can pile on the pounds and just make you feel tired and sluggish. Liver Health Formula helps reduce those fat deposits with nutrients like artichoke extract and milk thistle. In a customer survey, 60% reported better weight management and 87% reported more energy. Then there's lymph system support. Its natural ingredients help gently flush fluid and toxins out of your body, which can reduce swelling in your legs and feet. And right now, for a limited time, you can save 35% on liver health formula and the lymph system support, plus all 45 health supplements from Pure Health Research. Just go to purehealthresearch.com. Use the promo code PAT when you check out. That's purehealthresearch.com. Promo code PAT to save 35% today.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.
So the FBI spoke about the situation at the Dallas ICE facility as well.
Early evidence that we've seen from rounds that were found near the suspected shooter contain messages that are anti-ICE in nature. Again, this is just the most recent example of this type of attack. This will be a whole of government response. There will be no resource not utilized to bring all those individuals who are...
Wait,
stopped abruptly.
Yeah, all those individuals who are... Is he insinuating there are more involved? Or
I don't know.
At the beginning, there were.
As always, the first reports were shooter or shooters. But we hear that every time.
Every time. Every single time.
And it almost always turns out, nope, just the one person. Or was it?
Or a magic bullet.
Or a magic bullet. Yeah.
Or was it?
Or was it? Why does it happen every single time? I mean, literally every time. But MSNBC, do we...
I don't know. It looks like we have another clip
one
here. I don't know what this
MSNBC?
one is. Clip 10? I don't know.
Okay.
It is very difficult, not just in ICE, but of all immigrants, because and immigrant lawyers, anyone who's in the immigration field, because this isn't an isolated incident. We have seen death among non-citizens being increased, and people, the victims here, that the two killed were non-citizens.
Pause it
being
for a second.
detained.
We've seen death of non-citizens increase.
Yes.
That's a powerful factual statement, isn't it? Really? Have we seen that? And
I don't know, but
based on what are they dying of? Where are they from?
I do not know the answer to that, but I know that non-citizens will not be killed in the U.S. if they don't come here in the first place. That's how you could avoid that.
So they will never die if they don't come here.
Well, they won't die.
They won't die here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because they're going to die if they come here one way or the other, like the rest of us do. So, non-citizens will die. That is true. What a weird...
It's an interesting little statement. Yeah. Really weird.
What a non-specific, non-factual
weird statements yesterday.
Statement. Just bizarre.
They're all trying to walk that line of how much they hate us.
Right.
But they can't really say it because Charlie Kirk's death is so close, and they all took a hammering for that. So they're really, walking this line. It's kind of
being a little more careful than normal.
Yeah.
Let her finish here.
Is being detained at that time. And so it is very difficult. It has been a very decisive environment, and the rhetoric
decisive
does
environment.
have to stop. Just yesterday, Homeland Security released a propaganda video on their social website stating or using Nintendo's Pokemon to catch them all and continuing to dehumanize non-citizens.
Yeah.
Okay, so the ad was dehumanizing.
Yeah, Pokemon.
Okay.
It's like the same as...
Yeah, she was really upset about the whole Pokemon ad that we played a couple days ago.
Yeah.
She was really upset about
that. Was creative.
It was very creative.
Very good.
Well, and then, what was it? The comedian, Theo Van...
Theo Vaughn.
Yeah, Theo Vaughn, Picture 13. He was a little upset that the DHS used one of his songs, and he demanded to be taken down.
I mean, he said on the video, heard you got deported. Bye. Right? I mean, he did it.
Yes, he did it.
He made the message.
Yes, he did
it. It was very accurate, but now he doesn't like it that it was retweeted by DHS. Then don't put it out to begin with.
There's no such thing anymore as fair use, apparently. You can just post whatever you want, and then it's still sacred property of yours. I don't know how that's possible, but it apparently is a thing now.
And they took it down.
Did they really?
Oh, yeah, they did.
The administration took it down. Yeah.
Wow. What happened to fair use? I want to look into that. Why don't we have that anymore?
I don't know the answer to that.
It just makes common sense. If you posted something I'm sorry.
The world should be able to see it.
We should be able to see it. You posted it.
The world does see it, but we can't air it.
Right.
Well, they just want a piece of the money. That's at the end of the day. That's what they want. So like when people come to us and say, "Take that down" or give us $10,000, we're like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah. Well,
we'll take it down.
Again, that would be covered by fair use. Sorry. No, you don't. You already posted it. You put it on TV. You broadcast it. Whatever.
Yeah.
Then it's out there. But that's not the way it is.
No, it is not.
What do we know about the shooter now? Apparently his background, there's some background information on this guy.
Yeah. Yeah, what do you got here, Chris? What'd you send in? You sent in screenshots.
So this is his Facebook. And his, as you can see, he is very into the whole, what do you call that meme?
What's the next? We have multiple screenshots of this guy.
He also voted on the last election on the Democratic primary.
Collin County, that's Metro here.
He does have a criminal record.
Okay.
Oh, he does?
He does have a criminal record.
What's the next?
Yeah.
Keep going, Joe.
Yeah, just move it through.
Yep. Registered Democrat.
Registered Democrat. All right.
And he voted on the Democratic primary in 2020.
Wow, he's an active voter.
Oh, he loves to vote.
He probably forgot to get the
super
cards.
active.
Yeah, he forgot to
He's
get
the first line. He's the first guy in line when he's voting. And then this is his profile picture. Glorious exposition.
Got the
Comrade.
USSR flag.
Comrade.
Yeah, I heard that he's got potentially communist leanings.
Interesting.
That is interesting. Is there a number of people can call?
It's right there in front of you.
And his mom, I mean.
So, and his sister has a interesting background as well. She's been arrested like 6 times. She's only 22 or 23.
Jeffy, who among us?
Thank you.
Right.
What else you got on the sister?
Right, now you're pissing Jeffy off.
So far, we're not moved.
How
what else you got on the sister?
dare you even bring that up?
They found a picture of her in a fur costume, so they're trying to say...
Oh, another furry.
They're trying to say another furry.
Okay.
But the costume...
But that's her. That's
her.
That's the
yes.
sister of the
That's
guy.
the sister, yes.
Can't pin that on him.
No,
Thank you.
No.
He wasn't a furry.
Arrested for wearing a furry.
Right. Thank you. If that could happen, then they'd probably be here for you right now, putting you in handcuffs. And
I don't wear one while I'm here.
Right. I've noticed that.
Yeah, we should take
I appreciate that.
Take
Thank
a tour
you.
of your office.
Thank you.
Maybe you could do a...
That's why.
Don't worry about touring.
Don't worry. Don't worry about what's in my office.
I mean, the rhetoric that we played
crazy.
earlier that these people keep pushing. I mean, I was reading this morning. You remember Ilhan Omar? You know her, you love her. I
really don't.
Was talking about how the ICE agents used this guy's daughter as bait for him to be arrested. And,
yes, the
she was
autistic
saying,
5-year-old daughter.
She was saying we need to abolish ICE. They're doing that.
They were supposedly holding her to bring him out of hiding so they could arrest him. What was the true story on that?
He abandoned her.
Right.
And as he was running away
Father
from
of the
them,
year.
and they were watching her, hoping to catch him. It's unbelievable. It's not unbelievable. It's not. I guess it's not.
No, because it happens all the time. I mean, seriously.
Now, will
the
Ilhan Omar come on
parental
and say,
mistakes
I'm sorry.
that are made that we're just supposed to overlook?
I'm sorry. I misunderstood the way that took place. And
did you? You know
is that going to happen? No, is the answer to that.
Gosh. They never get questioned on this stuff. Leaving his daughter behind so that he could escape. Things like sending them unaccompanied to the border so that they can cross and wind up in America, and then I don't know,
whatever happens.
Whatever happens.
Yep.
That's a little irresponsible, it seems to me.
Yeah.
Nobody ever brings that up. How is it possible that all of these kids are coming across the border unaccompanied?
Yeah.
You know how dangerous the border is? Very. They could be raped. They could be kidnapped. They could die of thirst. They could be, heat stroke. There's so many things. Get lost, get killed by one of these coyotes.
Yeah.
So many things can go wrong, and you're just sending them across?
Okay.
Incredible.
Yeah, and if they're, want the due process for Maryland man you were talking about, then how about we give them some due process on child endangerment?
Right. Yeah, no kidding. That's for sure. All right, 888-900-3393. Pat Unleashed on Twitter. You get a Fat Five coming up here from Jeffy next.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.
Welcome. Got a few tweets here. Trav Dockery tweets, who smelled worse, medieval workers or Jerry Nadler?
Oh.
I think pretty sure that right there.
Yeah, look at that.
Jerry Nadler.
He for sure is one of them.
Yeah. If you're listening, it's a picture someone submitted there that features Jerry Nadler.
I will say that
In the
picture
medieval
right
times,
there is a toned down Jerry Nadler.
Yeah,
That
he's lost weight.
That is
Those pants go a lot higher.
Yeah, that's Middle Ages Nadler.
Nice job with that, Wes.
There's less food for him to eat.
Yeah, it's great. That's nice. Hee Haw the Viking tweets, I hate it when our deranged leftists have writer's block and can't think of anything creative to write on their bullets. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, anti-ice, yeah, that's not.
But it's original.
Super catchy.
It's original.
Yeah, okay. Free range prisoner tweets, anti-ice equates to ordering scotch neat. And we all know who drinks scotch neat. Conservative white men. There you go.
It's MSNBC?
Yeah.
Is that you?
Yeah, no kidding.
That's about the level of their analysis.
It sure is. I mean, Hillary was on there recently, right? Bashing white
Oh, yeah,
conservatives
she was.
again.
Yes, she
Yeah.
was.
Christianity again.
And she was just saying that we all know that almost all the violence comes from the right.
Yeah.
Yes.
What? Okay. Can you name me all of that violence?
Let's not bog me down.
No,
I can't give you the names
all
right now.
You know what they'd go to,
you
though?
know the names.
They would go to January 6th.
Absolutely.
That's the start. Well, that one guy did yesterday.
Where
Talked about
nobody died, by the way.
Yeah, someone said that it. This violence all started with January 6th. And
no.
I'm like,
no.
Do we want to back that up a little bit? Just
Right.
a little bit.
And by the way, the only two people who did die, one was beaten to death in the crowd by police, and the other was shot in the neck by police.
Right.
Ashley Babbitt.
So,
yeah,
the police officers that died, that committed suicide, were not killed by that crowd.
Are we up to like a dozen police officers dying now?
Probably, or probably more.
I mean, holy cow.
I mean, everybody on the force committed suicide afterwards, and it's all because of J6. I mean, I don't know. They're so extreme. They make zero sense, and they just keep repeating those lies so that eventually everybody believes them.
Sure.
All right, here's the Fat Five with Jeffy.
Awesome. The man accused of attempting to kill then presidential candidate Donald Trump at his West Palm Beach, Florida golf course last September, found guilty on Tuesday. A 12-person jury convicted Ryan Ruth, 59, of all charges, including assaulting a federal officer, possessing a firearm as a felon, and attempting to assassinate a major presidential candidate. As you can see, there
Pause it. Is that worse than attempting to assassinate a minor presidential candidate? Is there a stronger penalty for that?
I absolutely asked that question yesterday. I'm chewing the fat to myself. It's like, why is it major?
That's weird.
Trump had to write that. Trump had to write that. No
Is the
problem.
sentence different if you're polling at less than 10%?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
I see.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
If you're less than 10, you're not a major presidential candidate. Wow. Shortly after the verdict, the would-be assassin, who represented himself through this whole thing, was just it was a clown show, grabbed a pen off the desk, tried to stab himself in the neck. And obviously there were no cameras in the courtroom, so there's the drawing of it. Witness in the courtroom said the defendant was tackled by marshals, dragged out of the courtroom besides interest, and then they brought him back shackled to hear the rest of it. He said we didn't see any blood. No one saw any blood. His daughter, who's been there the whole time, she's kind of a nightmare too. She was yelling out, "I love you and we will get you out. Don't worry." Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Did you forget to read major presidential candidate?
She also screamed something like, "Don't do anything. We'll get you out."
Yeah.
So he must have said, "If I lose this thing, I'm gonna."
Well,
they've
kill myself. Talked to her a couple of times, and she's been on his side. Wholeheartedly the whole time. And he also, he faces life in prison. That sentencing happens on December 18th. And he also faces state trial, where he has pleaded not guilty, of course, to charges of terrorism and attempted murder that he still has to go through. So we've got that to look forward to. We mentioned this the other day, but I have a few more specifics. NASA has announced their 10 new astronaut candidates. And this is marking the first time that the space agency's 66-year history that most are women. 6 women, 4 men make up NASA's latest group of space goers, which includes military personnel, scientists, 1 former ultimate frisbee pro. The agency's 24th astronaut class reported for duty at NASA Johnson and immediately began their training. They include instruction and skills development for operations aboard the ISS, Artemis missions to the moon, and beyond. Specifically, training includes robotics, land and water survival, geology, foreign language, Russian, so they can communicate with the cosmonauts on the ISS, space medicine, physiology, while also conducting simulated spacewalks and flying high-performance jets before officially becoming astronauts, which they are not yet. They have 2 years before they are official astronauts. Some of them, according to Sean Duffy, could, and we talked about this, set foot on the moon as part of the Artemis program. And Duffy also said one of these 10 could actually be one of the first Americans to put their boots on the Mars surface.
Oh, nice.
I doubt that.
And he also said,
"Don't bog me down, bro."
Hope the Martians like frisbee. So I guess we know who the teacher's pet is, right? Yuri Kubu, 40, native of Columbus, Indiana. Has a bachelor's degree in electrical engineer, master in electrical and computer engineering from Purdue University, spent 12 years working across various teams at SpaceX, including as a launch director for Falcon 9 rocket launches, director of avionics for Starshield program, director of ground segment. Earlier in his career, he was a co-op student at NASA Johnson, where he completed multiple tours supporting the Orion spacecraft, the ISS, and the Space Shuttle program. At the time of his selection, he was the senior vice president of engineering at Electric Hydrogen. He also was a professional ultimate frisbee player for the Indianapolis Alley Cats. So he's the teacher's pet.
Wait, they have
He's going to Mars.
The
frisbee
Alley
teams?
Yeah.
Teams?
Yeah.
Where do they
Ultimate
play?
Frisbee.
ESPN 9?
He was playing for Indianapolis Alley Cats.
Yeah. But where do you see the games?
ESPN 9.
Is it right?
You need to
ESPN
subscribe
9.
to ESPN Plus.
I see.
Okay.
Actually, I have not seen.
Yeah, I don't know.
I have not seen an ultimate frisbee contest, but I'm willing to watch when it's not football season.
I've seen one. They're fun.
Yeah. Okay. Is it the same as we see in our parks? You know, they're going around.
Kind of. Yeah.
Yeah. They're just doing from different distances. It's just
We used to call
24
it.
teams.
We used to call it FOLF, like frisbee golf.
Yeah.
Oh.
24 teams.
There you go.
All right. I bet there's really good money in it too. I bet you can make minimum wage on one of those
I
frisbee
was going to
teams.
say, I don't know how much a team costs, but I bet you can get one at a pretty good price right about now.
I bet you could.
Yeah.
We don't have a team in Dallas. That's
They're
just
not paying.
darn
They just did wrapped up some new deal with the Bears too, and they were saying the Chicago Bears are worth like $8.9 billion. I'm guessing you could get a frisbee team for cheaper.
For less. Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
Probably
lot
like
less.
six.
But get in
6
now.
to 8 billion.
Get in now, though. Before
Yeah,
it starts
now's the
getting
time.
hot. Yeah.
I just watched
Ground
that.
floor.
I just watched that documentary on Jerry Jones.
Jerry Jones, yeah.
And the Cowboys. I think I mentioned before that he purchased the team for, I don't know, was it 150 million?
Something like that. I don't know.
And now it's worth 11 billion.
Biggest franchise.
11 billion.
And he built it, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
he
built
did.
it. He built it.
And he changed the NFL.
He changed the NFL to what it is now. Yeah.
He
wow,
did.
140 million.
Yeah. Incredible. That's a really
All it
good
took was
return on
turn.
investment.
ROI, baby.
It took one
That's good.
oil well, right? One, he hit one oil well and bought the team. That's awesome.
Right.
Incredible. This is really cool too. The National Archives in Washington has, for the first time in the archives history, allowed ordinary Americans to read the entire original version of the nation's founding
Yeah, that's
document.
pretty cool.
In addition to the documents normally on display in its rotunda, the Declaration of Independence, the 4 pages of the Constitution, and the constitutional amendments comprising the Bill of Rights, the archives for this special display has exhibited the Constitution's 5th page, which I don't know that I knew existed. The FIST page doesn't include any legally binding text. It amounts to a glorified cover letter providing instructions on how states should ratify the document as an artifact. The signature of George Washington, the Constitutional Convention's president, clearly visible, and shows how the information traveled slowly in the 18th century. Yeah, that's on display right now through October 1st. Entire Constitution on public display.
I thought they were going to leave that through the anniversary next year. No,
and I know that they were doing this special showing, talking about how important it was that we were coming up on the 250th.
Yeah.
But they specifically, in the story that I had, said from September 16th or 17th to October 1st.
Okay.
So it's already ongoing for the past week or so, and they were giving extended hours on the weekends for you to go and see. So if you're in the area, stop in.
Yeah,
I'd be kind of cool to see. I don't know. I don't know if Mercury One has the actual copy of the fifth page.
The actual copy?
Yeah,
the original?
A certified original.
I'm sure we do.
A certified original.
Sure we do, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Why wouldn't they have a certified original?
Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure they've got that. Yeah.
I subscribe to my daily show, Chewing the Fat, available wherever you get your podcast. Chewing the Fat with Jeff Fisher. Rate and review where possible.
And if you're having some thoughts about where the economy is going to go and how your investments are going to be treated in the future here, considering the fact that we're in debt $37 trillion, in fact, a little more than that, but who's keeping track? Actually, no one, pretty much.
A lot of people are worried about that.
Aren't worried about it?
A lot of people are worried about that.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. If you're one of those people,
yeah,
you might want to get a hedge against inflation, some peace of mind during this instability. Or just, sensible diversification. Birch Gold Group believes every American should own physical gold. And so they've created something special for you until September 30th. So you still have a few days to take advantage of this. If you're a first-time gold buyer, Birch Gold is offering a rebate of up to $10,000 in free metals on qualifying purchases. To claim eligibility and start the process, request an info kit right now by texting PAT to the number 989898. Plus, Birch Gold can help you roll an existing IRA or 401k into an IRA in gold, and you're still eligible for a rebate of up to $10,000 in free metals. Birch Gold is the only precious metals company I trust. So make right now your first time to buy gold and take advantage of a rebate up to $10,000 when you buy by September 30th. Just got a few days left to take advantage of this. So text my name, Pat, to 989898. Get your eligibility and your free info kit. Again, text Pat to 989898.
Pat Gray is Unleashed.
That he is, and we continue on with the Chewing the Fat Five. This is a time when $11 million is not enough. After a 6-day trial, the jury reached a verdict last week in the 2-year legal case in California. American Airlines has been ordered to pay more than $11 million to a passenger who had a stroke on board a flight. Jesus Plasencia was traveling with his wife, Ana Maria Marcela Cervantes. I need Chris to say their names. In November of 2021 on board Flight 68 from Miami to Madrid. Court documents say that while the plane was still at the gate on the tarmac, the man briefly lost the ability to speak and was suddenly unable to pick up his phone. His wife, worried that he was showing symptoms of a stroke, alerted the flight attendant and the pilot. They were like, he's fine. We got to get to Madrid. Don't worry about it. We got to get out of here. Don't worry about it. We're cleared for takeoff. You're fine. So while flying over the Atlantic Ocean, he actually did have a stroke. And court documents say he was taken to a hospital after landing in Spain, remaining in critical condition for more than 3 weeks before returning to the U.S. via air ambulance. The retired chef can no longer speak or write and requires daily care. His wife has become her husband's primary caregiver. The jury agreed that the airline's crew didn't follow protocols and that could have improved his outcome. You think? I'm going to say $11 million ain't enough. Should be a whole lot more. Holy cow. Now you're fine. I think my husband's having how many times have we had planes turn around
for a lot less than that.
A lot less. And they're still at the gate. Yeah. And it's like, my husband's not well. I think he's having a stroke. You're fine. Suck it up. We got to get to Madrid.
I've been delayed for hours because a strip of lights on the little walkway wasn't lit up. This one little section, and we waited for hours for another plane to get in. I cannot imagine.
If I was a passenger on that flight, thank you.
Right.
I appreciate it because I don't want to be part of that delay. I'm glad, man. I'm sorry you're not well, but we got to get to Madrid.
That's terrible.
I'm happy about that.
It is terrible.
But holy cow, $11 million is not enough. I'm sorry. It just isn't. Fat Bear Week rolls on. We'll give you an update on overtime today. You can get that by going to blazetv.com. Go to blazetv.com/Pat, and we'll get you $20 off of your subscription right now. And I was excited. Fat Bear rolls on. We'll get you. There's the latest bracket, and on overtime, we'll give you the champions that are continuing to be voted for today.
Very excited about that. Really thrilled. I really am. I'm all a tingle.
I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling
a tingle. Aren't you? Really?
Okay, so all right, if you had to choose, Pat, you're gonna watch Ultimate Frisbee or the Bear thing?
Or the Bears?
I mean, it's Fat Bear Week.
Man, that's a tough
Fat
choice.
Bear Week.
It's only a week.
Tough choice.
It's only a week.
And you can watch, professional frisbee.
Don't you dare pick frisbee.
Pretty much
Fat Bear Week, or we will fight.
Anytime you go outside.
Yeah, but I'm going frisbee.
I was in a small sporting goods store recently talking about the frisbee golf, and I guess I've been under a rock for way too long when it comes to ultimate frisbee golf. Whatever you have, it's like you have golf clubs. Yeah. Like some of them dog leg right for you, some dog leg left for you. There's different weights, there's different distances. I thought it was just. I'm
just throwing a frisbee.
Throwing a frisbee.
Like you would do in the park.
That's how it was in PE 30 years ago for me.
I know.
Wow.
That's not how we do it now, Grandpa.
So intricate. All of the little details with Ultimate Frisbee.
No, so many of these sports have taken off without my notice of them at all. Pickleball. Took a long time for me to even notice.
Getting replaced by something else now.
Is it?
What is it called? PADEL. I don't know if it's paddle or if it's got the emphasis somewhere else, but it's padel. I don't know. But it's basically, you know what it is? It's pickleball meets racquetball. And so you're serving in tennis, and the tennis score is how they do it, like 15 level and stuff. But you're serving and then it bounces off the wall and then you hit it back and you can only land one time before you hit it again. So it's basically, think of indoor football.
Racquetball is fun. That would be fun.
Are we just too lazy to actually play tennis now?
Yes.
Yes. Is that what the deal is?
Tennis is boring.
Yeah, it is not boring.
Tennis is boring.
Tennis is great.
Yeah.
It's better than pickleball. Come on. Come on. Of course, I know people love pickleball.
Yeah, they do.
I've never played it, so I shouldn't besmirch it. But it just seems like, a dumbing down of tennis. Isn't that basically what pickleball is?
A lot of tennis players feel that way. They definitely feel that way.
All right. 888-900-3393. More Pat Gray Unleashed coming up.
Pat Gray Unleashed.
Pat Gray is here.
Yep.
On the Blaze Radio Network.
With this tweet for you, Viking Haw tweets, NASA's new crew, an Asian guy to fix everything, 2 guys to drive, and a whole bunch of ladies to take selfies and make social media posts.
Uh-oh.
They're never getting anywhere near Mars.
That's one way to look at it.
It is one way.
Line. When you say it like that.
Tom Karnick tweets, pro frisbee golf is as popular and profitable as the WNBA, I'm sure. No, nothing could be as profitable as a WNBA.
First of all, we're in the playoffs and he needs to back off on WNBA. Okay.
Did what's her face, Caitlin Clark?
No,
they make it to the playoffs.
No. Yeah, she's out for the year.
Absolutely. She's
and her team didn't make it.
The Fever. I don't know if the Fever is in the playoffs or not.
Wait,
hold on a second.
The super fan you are.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You don't know.
I don't.
Wow.
Your favorite team.
I can't even look. Well,
I know.
There's other reasons I can't look at it,
Right.
but that's not important.
You sicken me. I'm sick at my stomach just looking at you.
I think they are.
Fair weather friend.
Wow,
I think they are.
You'd think they are.
Okay.
Okay, well, get back to us when you know the latest of all the...
Because we're on the edge of our seats knowing if the Indiana Fever is in the WNBA
I don't know,
playoffs.
man. I'm looking at this Indianapolis Alley Cats merch there for the Frisbee team. That's a good-looking shirt right
Kinda
there.
cool.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, yeah, that is.
That is.
Indianapolis Alley Cats.
That's not bad.
What up?
I'd wear that.
I'll wear that, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Unsightly cattle feces.
Ew.
UCF. UCF.
I forgot.
They don't like being called Central Florida.
Oh, so that's... Wow.
So somebody did adopt unsightly cattle feces. Thank you for that.
Ain't no need to be rude, Pat.
Greatest audience.
Fantastic. Talking about the ultimate Frisbee has me reminiscing about ESPN Ocho.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
There they are.
Good stuff.
Okay, well, the Fever are in the semifinals.
Are they?
Without your girl.
They're playing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
They're playing the Las Vegas
Good for them.
Aces. Yeah. I mean, they're cranking along. Yeah.
Are they series or is it just one game in the girls' world?
The game. It looks like it's a series.
It is a
like
series.
Yeah.
Okay. It's 2 out of 3. They can't
Don't
certainly
start
they
asking
can't
me
play
any.
7.
Don't ask me anymore. I'm not quite sure.
Super fan.
All
Super
right.
fan, Pat. Remember, he's a super fan.
I know. He's sickening me right now.
Yeah. I'm embarrassed for you, honestly.
Seriously. Last night, sadly, Jimmy Kimmel had huge numbers.
Yeah.
But that's just the curiosity factor.
That was 2 nights ago, right?
Yeah, 2 nights ago, right. But we found out yesterday the big numbers. The thing is, he was off of, 60 affiliates, I think, between the two distributors?
That's what they said.
And still had pretty amazing numbers. He was up 343%. So 4 times the numbers almost of what he normally has.
Well, when you had 0.
Yeah, I know. It's true. It's hard to go anywhere but up when you're down to like 100,000 in the demo or whatever.
Especially after all of this.
Yeah.
I mean, holy cow.
But he had a record-breaking 6.3 million viewers Tuesday night. Most watched regularly scheduled episode in the show's 22-year history.
Wow.
But that's just that show.
Absolutely.
Because it doesn't do well.
And I'm sure many people saw the same way I saw it, and that's online with clips.
Yeah.
Because I personally have never watched
I've never watched an episode
So
of
hang
this.
on. How many people tuned in?
6.3 million.
6.3 million. Okay. Well, you know who else had an awesome night? Opening night was the XFL. XFL, if you recall, they had huge ratings.
That's true.
For like the first half of their first game.
Because people are curious.
Yes. And then after that, it was over.
And I think a lot of people tuned in, even on the right, to just see what his attitude was going to be.
Yes, absolutely.
Are you going to be repentant? Are you going to apologize? Or are you going to mention it? What's going to happen?
It wasn't good enough for Sinclair, I don't think, right?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
No, I don't think so.
But when
I don't know about
advertisers
Nexstar.
go to ABC, thinking maybe I'll advertise on this here Jimmy Kimmel show, and they show them the ratings. Hey, look at how many people are going to. Yeah, run the numbers again without the show from right after the being suspended.
Yes. 2 weeks from now, nobody's even going to know his name again. It'll be like, who? I'm sorry, what? So let's watch that slide, and it probably already began last night. I'd like to see the difference between Tuesday and Wednesday.
Yeah.
And I'm sure we will. So I can't wait.
Looking forward to that.
And how do you boycott? If all the people that were fighting to get Kimmel back on and doing their boycotts and I'm not going to subscribe to Disney Plus and Hulu any longer. Do you boycott Sinclair? Do you boycott? How do you go about doing that? How do you boycott those companies to put him back on a network that they care?
Yeah, I don't know.
No, I don't know.
Question.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't know.
They'll figure out a way.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll just show up and scream in people's faces at their headquarters. I don't know. That's
Won't that be fun?
Yeah, won't that be fun?
They do love doing that.
They do love that.
Hope they'll come up with a new song.
Did we talk about? We didn't talk about Kamala's thing yet, did we?
No.
Where the left showed up for her at her very first book signing, and
this was after her time on The View, which was
awesome. I think the word you're looking for is awesome.
That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was roughly 30 minutes into Kamala's first book tour event to promote 107 Days to Lose an Election or whatever it is.
Nailed it.
And it had been, according to the article, a joyful event in New York. It was joyful.
Right?
It was disrupted.
People were happy to see her. She was taking questions. It was just wonderful.
Then they showed up and started yelling genocide in Gaza or whatever. Free Palestine!
Yeah.
Genocide in Gaza! Boycott Israel! So, as they always do, because they think, okay, these people are on my side. They're going to listen to me. And so she tries to reason with them. And they just continue to shout her down.
Because they don't
one after another. They
care.
don't care. The beauty of their creation is, and make no mistake, these numbskulls who show up like this are their creation. These people who show up and scream and interrupt, these were created by the left. But the beauty of it is, they can't be pacified in any way. Nope. They're not there for an explanation, or to be reasoned with, or to have a dialogue. They don't care about any of that.
We saw that. Another example of that is when Trump went out to the restaurant.
Yeah, and he tried to talk to him.
the Code Pink Dingleberries.
Yeah, here's the deal on that.
He walks over to them to talk to them, and they still are just screaming in his face. They don't care.
They don't care. They're not really there to solve anything.
Nope.
They're there for chaos. And that's what it's all about to these leftists, is create more chaos. And they're doing a good job of it. But, Kamala thinks they're also egomaniacal, that they think, okay, they're going to understand that it's me.
It's
me. I'm on your side. She even went down the road, I'm not the president. There's nothing I can do about it. They don't care.
It's me. You're dragging me out of my office?
How can you do this to me? You can't eat me. I created you. That's really moving to them.
It is.
Really
It means a lot.
We saw just how moving it was. Also, something that broke, too. Justice Department is seeking to indict former FBI Director James Comey for allegedly lying to Congress.
Why did we wait so long on this?
I don't know.
Because they've got till, I don't know, what is it, next Tuesday? You're gonna let your window is gonna close. Statute of limitations. Wow. If they don't get this thing done. So let's not talk about it. Let's make sure it happens.
Yeah, under federal law, they have 5 years to bring a charge. And the 5-year mark is, you're right, next Tuesday.
Is this on Pam Bondi's desk? Do we know? Where is the paperwork?
It can't be on the desk.
Where is the paperwork?
Not on her desk.
Because it hasn't been filed yet.
No, this is the House, right? The House.
This is Comey. Comer.
Okay.
This is James Comer. Comer. Yeah, this is James Comer.
Okay, but they're bogged down with the shutdown of the government now, right?
Yes.
So we can't worry about Comey.
Which is 5 days from now? The shutdown?
Well, the same night.
There you go.
Tuesday night.
There you
It's Tuesday night.
Tuesday night,
more important things
as we've
to
now
worry
mentioned
about.
3 times. But that's all right. Are you guys listening to a different show?
I was talking about the shutdown.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so was I.
The government shutdown?
Yes.
Okay. We don't point it out when he does this, I'm just going to defend you guys for just a second. But anyway, so a big day is Tuesday, September 30th.
What happens that day?
Well, that's when we have the deadline for the Comey paperwork needs to be filed. And then also the government will shut down at midnight.
Thank you.
Tuesday night.
Thank you.
Or September 30th.
Are you still listening to the Joe Scarborough radio meeting?
I am.
Yeah, because that's fun to tune into to figure out how they're going to accomplish that third hour.
That's still ongoing.
Yeah,
that's still ongoing.
That is a 16-year-old joke, by the way.
That's still ongoing, by the way. They haven't quite figured it out.
They have not figured it out. In fact, they lost the knowledge of how to do the first 2.
That's correct.
Have I ever slipped in a little extra nugget of that? When I was a program director in Charleston, I got a call from people representing that radio show. Wanting to know.
You did?
Yeah, wanting to know if we wanted to carry it. And first of all, I said, do you know our format? Okay, which is news talk, on the conservative side.
Right.
And number 2, they did pitch that. They said, and we're going to be adding
a third hour.
It's coming. But right now, we can only offer you the 2 hours.
Well, the third hour is so exciting.
So funny.
You have to figure out how you do it, though. How do you do that?
That's what they said.
I know.
That's what they said.
You couldn't just keep going and talking. You had to figure out how it could be done.
You got to figure out the clock. You have to figure out the clock. How many spots are you going to do? How many commercial breaks?
Okay.
Because it can't be the same as the first two.
No, it can be. It has to be different.
It's got to be entirely different.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
So.
That's incredible.
All right. Meanwhile, we've been trying on this show, which we haven't been able to figure out how to do a third hour here either, but we're not meeting and trying to decide how to do a third hour. But we've been trying to get to some Antifa-related clips for about 3 days now. We've got Karoline Leavitt on Antifa, and here's what she had to say about it.
Antifa is going to be designated a domestic terrorist organization.
So
the president intends to sign that executive order.
It's already happened,
very
and they've
soon,
already
as soon
been
as it's
making
drafted,
arrests.
as soon as today, later this afternoon.
Good.
And this is something the president campaigned on because we have seen a rise in violence perpetuated by Antifa. Radical people across this country who subscribe to this group. And unfortunately, it's gone widely uncovered by many in the legacy media. It also went completely ignored by the previous administration. Not anymore. Not only, as you mentioned, were the bullet casings subscribed with Antifa mottos, if you will, in the heinous assassination of Charlie, but there have also been more examples than I could read off for you here in this briefing room today of violence from Antifa.
Yeah.
I will just read a few. In July 2025, several members of an Antifa cell ambushed and opened fire on officers at an ICE facility in Alvarado, Texas, shooting one officer in the neck. Also in July 2025, 3 Antifa members were charged with assaulting a police officer during a violent riot outside an ICE facility in Portland, which for weeks prior had been under siege from the local Antifa terror cell. In February 2024, a transgender Antifa terrorist detonated an explosive device outside of the office of the Republican Attorney General of Alabama. In July 2023, Antifa members linked to abortionist group Jane's Revenge firebombed pro-life facilities and vandalized churches.
Wow.
In January 2022, a suspected Antifa member was arrested for bringing a pipe bomb to a pro-Trump event. In January 2021, an Antifa supporter threatened to shoot police officers and Trump supporters outside of the Florida State Capitol building. Again, I could continue to list many more examples for those in the room who don't believe this is a serious threat to American safety and our national security, but this administration knows that it is. That's why the president will be signing this order. And we will also be, most importantly, looking at who is funding Antifa and who is funding these other violent left-wing groups that we've seen perpetuate so much crime and mayhem across our country.
Yeah. You know, and not only are they ignoring all of this, some of them are even denying the organization exists.
Well, that's what I was just going to say. The previous administration didn't even acknowledge it.
They don't acknowledge it.
And there's plenty of people. We showed him earlier, Jerry Nadler from the Middle Ages, they said they don't exist.
They don't exist. Yeah. Well, those that don't exist surrounded the ICE building in Eugene, Oregon. And were arrested and charged under this new designation. So
Yeah, good.
We'll see where this goes.
Also, she mentioned the bombing of abortion clinics or pro-life clinics at the hands of Antifa. Do you remember the hysteria around abortion clinic bombings back in the day?
Yes.
If they ever happened, like once in a blue moon.
Yes.
And they talked about it like it was an everyday occurrence.
Christian haters.
Yeah. Yep. Now it's the opposite. It's the pro-life clinics that are being bombed and threatened and vandalized. They don't care about that at all. They don't care. All right, let me take a minute and tell you about Beam Organics, because if you have a hard time getting to sleep at night or staying asleep through the night, waking up groggy, there is Beam's Dream Powder. Beam's Dream Powder is proudly founded in America. It's a science-backed nighttime blend with reishi, magnesium, L-theanine, apigenin, and melatonin. And I love it because it's not habit-forming. It also tastes great. Comes in flavors like salted caramel with just 15 calories. And after a week of taking it, you'll notice more energy, too. More focus, more patience. No shortcuts or junk. Just science-backed ingredients. And Beam has logged over 17.5 million better nights of sleep for people who refuse to settle. And right now, they're giving you, our listeners, the Ultimate Patriot discount, up to 40% off. So try their best-selling Dream Powder today. Go to shopbeam.com/Pat. Use the promo code Pat at checkout. That's shop, BEAM, shopbeam.com/Pat. Promo code Pat for up to 40% off. You'll sleep better, wake up stronger, and be unstoppable.
Pat Gray will return after this.
Some tweets here. Little Bird 10 tweets. Wait. How about fat bears playing frisbee golf or just playing frisbee?
Okay.
All right. I'm not opposed to that.
What do you mean?
Why is that a bad idea?
Easy. It sounds like he's besmirching the Fat Bear Week, and I don't like it.
I don't think there's any besmirching going on.
I feel like there is.
No.
I saw during one of the breaks this morning, Chris Cruz was kind of piping into the fat bit. There we go.
Look at that. Look at that Brooks River.
Oh, my gosh. Look at that.
Look at that Brooks River up there at Katmai National Park.
Look at that one guy just looking down like, it's going to buy a salmon. Going to buy salmon.
I know.
I'm going to get
gotta
this one.
eat, man.
Wow. Look at 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I mean, there are a lot of bears out there.
Time, man.
Oh, there it is. He's jumping.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Get it.
Been a great year. Yeah, the other bears are like, come
These
on.
guys are lazy. They just wanted to jump into their mouth.
Yes, they do.
Turn your head.
And sooner or later they do.
They will.
Turn your head.
Sooner or later they do.
And how are they dealing with the birds that are also there to eat?
Well, I've seen bears actually snag the birds.
Really?
That happens
and
from
eat
time
them, or
to time.
just to get them out of there?
Yeah.
Like a fly.
I'm not going to.
Oh, look at it. He caught one. The bottom.
I'm not going to catch him and not
bottom
eat him.
right caught one.
Yeah, bottom right's eating. Yeah, he's going to town.
He got one.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. That's great.
What are we doing here?
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh,
What do we do? Is this a little bear business?
This is a little pre-hibernation business.
What is happening? I hope they're playing.
Nah, I think it's just a hello.
They're just
playing.
it's
That's
just
just
a
a hi
hello.
for the
Yeah,
day.
okay.
Every kid gets that. They're just playing.
I mean, come on now. That's good stuff. So don't be smirching blood.
No, I feel
Fat Bear Week.
Critical Pathology tweets, Indiana fever sounds like an STD put to music by Ted Nugent instead of a WNBA team.
That's funny.
Indiana fever.
That's funny. I like it.
Geographic tongued thought criminal. When Jeffy attends a WNBA game, the attendance doubles. Mm-hmm. Yeah, see?
Yep.
That's true.
Yeah, because
there's only
one other person there.
Got it.
Yeah, that had nothing to do with size. You know.
Okay.
Oh, where did you even get that?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where you're getting that. It looked like you were confused for a minute, though.
I figured it out.
Okay. BYU mullet head M, UCF ultimate chicken fighting, or ugly coven freaks. So we're trying to figure out what UCF stands for.
Oh, right, because they don't want to be University of Central Florida.
Right.
Yeah.
That's looking down your nose at them when you call them University of Central Florida.
Which is weird. I don't know why. Why?
I mean, that's who you are.
Central Florida.
That's who you are.
Yeah, that's the name, literally the name of your university.
And they're in Orlando. If anyone has a beef in Florida, it's South Florida that's based in Tampa, which is not in South Florida. University of South Florida.
Right. Which is weird.
It is weird.
They're the ones that should
and
be
UCF,
complaining.
The University of Central Florida, has their own stadium, which was kind of built kind of crappily the first time around. They had to go back and remodel some few things.
Really?
Yeah.
The same crew that built the Allen.
Yeah, I think it was. And USF plays at where the Bucks play. They don't even have their own stadium.
Wow.
They play in the NFL stadium.
Huh. Well, I mean, if Central Florida is embarrassed by the name Central Florida, maybe they should just change their name to Miami.
Oh, thank you.
Just be
done
Miami
with it.
then, because people respect Miami.
Well, we have Miami, which is the Miami. We have Miami of Ohio. We could have Miami of Orlando.
University of Miami of Orlando.
I like that.
Yeah.
Actually.
No, and they
good.
bitch anymore about it. We're going to change it to Orlando Tech.
Okay, so we were playing the Antifa stuff. They've just been designated a terror group, a domestic terror group. I heard they're also going to try to do international terror group.
That would come with even more.
Yeah.
That's when you don't. If you're in Antifa, you don't get in a boat.
That's for
right.
Sure.
What really ticks them off, though, is that they're going to go after the people that are funding them.
Mm-hmm.
Man, they are unhappy about that.
You know,
they sure are.
So what we have here is we have zero as you can see, we might be able to change 0 to 1 on the Russian collusion hoax. We need to. Are we going to be able to put George Soros in here at some point?
I mean,
is that what you're saying?
It seems like that's the ultimate goal.
He's certainly
here, right?
the name that gets tossed around, and he gets tossed around. Yeah,
like something might happen there.
I want a perp walk.
I mean, he's what, 100 now?
I want to perp
close to it.
Push in the wheelchair.
He's not gonna. Yeah, he's not gonna.
Whatever.
Be
I
around
just
much longer.
Go for his son.
I don't care if he's walking. I don't care if somebody's pushing a wheelchair. I want to see him.
Go for the son.
Going into.
Yeah.
So, yeah, him. And no matter how old Anthony Fauci is.
That one, too.
Him, too.
Yes.
Both of them.
Oh.
Perp walked right into prison.
We can play a clip of Rand Paul later.
Okay.
After we get done with this stuff, because he's not letting that go.
Meanwhile, here's Chuck Todd on Antifa.
Oh, boy.
It's going to be this executive order where they're going to try to create a new classification for anybody on the left who opposes Trump as somehow a member of Antifa.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
This guy. And I don't think we are fully now.
I love this.
I don't think there's any the problem. Like, I don't even know what Antifa is. I know what the definition of Antifa is, and I know
what the word means.
Pause it for a second. How can you make such an asinine statement at this point? You don't even know what Antifa is? Okay, but you'll bitch about what is that right-wing group that nobody
Patriot Front?
Proud Boys? The Proud Boys?
Proud Boys, Patriot Front. Then there's that other really obscure thing that they mention all the time. They're well-versed in all of that stuff, but you don't even know what Antifa is?
So that's the guy. I don't know who the guy is the guest, but he goes on to say, I don't know what the word means, but we don't know what they are.
All right, let's hear that.
There is no group.
No.
And
There's no group.
So, but what's dangerous is that by designating it, who's going to define who the group is? And if the Trump administration decides to say, you, George Soros, are a part of this group that I designated, and you're like, no, I'm not. And it doesn't matter. Like, they're going to then use that as some sort of potential opening. And I think that's what's so extraordinarily dangerous about these designations. Like what he did with, look, he's sort of testing the theory of this case with what he's doing with Venezuela and sort of designating this sort of, they're narco-terrorists. And somehow it allows, by the way, he's using the AUMF as their legal cover on this, which of course is just.
He's high.
20-odd years old.
So far removed from what the AMUF was meant to be.
Wow. Wow.
We got to find out who that guy is.
Yeah, that's astonishing stuff, though. We'll get into that. Plus, somebody else who might be even more agonizing, Mark Ruffalo. On Antifa. Coming up.
Pat Gray Unleashed.
All right. We all know and love the Toddcast, right? The podcast that Chuck Todd does.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah, it's a Toddcast.
Toddcast.
Because it rhymes with pod, and his name is Todd. Is that cute or what?
That
I mean,
is
nobody's
cute.
ever been as clever as he is.
Good stuff.
And so there's that. And then on a separate podcast, I don't know how he has the time. Where's he getting the time? He also does this thing with Chris Cillizza. Yeah. And that's what we just saw a minute ago.
Chris and
Cillizza.
Chuck chat.
Chris and Chuck chat.
Get it? Because they all have C's.
Chuck chat. Chris, Chuck, chat. All start with the letter C.
C.
This guy, there's no end to his creativity. It's incredible.
P.
Oh,
yeah. Jeffy with the sleuth.
How about that?
Up, Detective Fisher.
Wow.
I'm sure it's coincidence.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. It just happens to be the same letters as Communist China.
All.
Don't worry about it.
That's all.
But the CCCP podcast, you have to pay for it. So
yeah, that's behind the paywall, right?
Yeah, Substack. Yeah, Chris Cillizza, whatever his name is, Substack. Cillizza podcast.
Okay.
Substack, yeah.
Wow, I bet they're making a fortune on that.
Hey, you could watch. They're about an hour to 10 minutes long. So, they're talking there.
Oh,
But it's only once a week, though. It's only a weekly podcast.
That's where he finds the time.
Right.
That's where he finds
Couldn't expect him to do that every day.
No.
They talk sports, politics, and, everything else.
Okay.
That's what I want to hear from them.
Sports
and politics.
Yeah.
Or is it the everything else that's drawing you in?
Sure. All of it. The whole thing.
You can't really just narrow it down to one thing.
In fact, it's the whole Substack.
Okay. All right. Also, Mark Ruffalo talked about Antifa yesterday. He's terrific.
He babbles about all of this stuff, and it just is maddening.
The guy has played one part anybody's ever even seen him in.
He got very lucky to have this part.
A part that requires him to grunt. I'd like to point out.
Anybody could do it,
and the man who should be thankful that he's able to live the American dream because he gets to play a character in a movie franchise that's monstrous.
Yeah, but he has to
and
paint
he
his skin
hates
green.
America. It just so maddening.
Yep.
And he talked about Antifa.
And what they do is they prey on our decency. They're preying on our decency.
Pause it for a
They're
second.
preying.
You can't prey on something that doesn't exist.
Exactly. Your premise is wrong, Mark.
Yeah, it's a faulty premise right from the start.
Crap.
Can't prey on something that's not there.
Really?
Yeah. It's impossible.
Antifa.
All right, let him keep going.
Decency.
On our ability to speak the truth to power.
And you don't know how to do that
That's what
either.
this whole anti-fascist move is. Notice
That's
they
all it
don't
is.
call out an organization. They call it anti-fascism. Okay? Because they don't want you fighting against fascism. But that's what we're doing here.
No, it's because we're not fascists. That's what we're fighting against.
Wait, did he just admit that he is an Antifa?
Yeah,
member?
pretty much.
Kind of.
All right, feds, you know
Kinda.
where he lives, right?
Yeah. I mean, they've got flags. They've got an MO. They've shown up and proclaimed themselves over and over and over. Do you have a television?
He's such a Mark.
Wow. He's a
Duchelo.
douchebag. Yeah.
What's his name again?
Absolutely.
Mark Duchelo.
Duchelo. Okay, I didn't know that's how you pronounce that.
Dufalo.
Doofuslo.
Whatever. It's just
We'll
terrible.
workshop it.
Yeah.
He's one of the most radical in Hollywood.
He is, man.
In a radical bunch, he stands out from the radicals.
And it's how angry he gets right there.
Yeah.
And then, that's his life. That's his life. Every day.
Seriously. If I get paid what he gets paid to grunt on
Why would
camera, I would be the happiest
I
man in the
know.
world.
Right.
I would be so chill. I'd be like, man, what a country.
Exactly. And it is. And yet. Yeah.
Yep. That's what animates him. Hate.
And he's out there doucheloing.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day with the doucheloing.
Then we've got BLM.
Oh, yeah. I wanted to play this clip because
BLM on violence.
I couldn't figure out who this person is, but they're on a podcast. My understanding is they're representing BLM. And I feel like BLM needs to be considered for the same status that Antifa just got. Listen to this.
Oh.
We have a right to violence.
Oh, yeah.
We have a right
All
to violence.
oppressed people have a right to
All
violence.
oppressed people.
And I want to tell you something. It's
What?
like the right to pee. You got to have the right place. You got to have the right time. You got to have the appropriate situation. And I'm absolutely convinced that this is it.
Uh-huh. Okay.
They're talking about
I
the
don't
murder
know-
of that
I know-
Ukrainian girl?
Is that okay?
Yes, that's what she was
Okay.
talking about.
All right.
That's why that was a side by side.
So that guy had the right to kill her like that?
Okay. Yeah,
What
but
do you even say to that?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I guess the
nothing.
right.
I
It's
mean-
a crazy right doing the inciting of violence again with their words. And stuff.
That's just an evil, a level of evil that
Yep.
you can't even address.
Yeah.
I don't even. What do you say to that? Wow, frightening.
Cool.
Jeez. Meanwhile, Thomas Massie, do we have another hearing
Okay,
that we
no,
missed
we did not.
recently?
We had.
That's the only time we hear from Tom.
I know.
So when this hearing happened last week, and we had some clips from it, we did not have these clips originally, but this was some interesting stuff back and forth here with Massie and Patel on the Epstein stuff.
You replied, according to the transcript,
that's right,
there
I
is
forgot
no
the
credible
Confederate
information that he trafficked them to anyone else. According to victims who cooperated with the FBI in that investigation, these documents in FBI possession, your possession, detail at least 20 men, including Mr. Jess Staley, CEO of Barclays Bank, who Jeffrey Epstein trafficked victims to. That list also includes at least 19 other individuals, one Hollywood producer worth a few $100 million, one royal prince,
who
one
that could be.
high-profile individual in the music industry,
My
one very
gosh.
prominent banker, one high-profile government official, one high-profile former politician, one owner of a car company in Italy, one rock star, one magician, at least 6 billionaires, including a billionaire from Canada.
He just named about 20 people right there, didn't he?
This is according
essentially.
to the victims, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
That's interesting. So,
just grandstanding is what he's doing.
So it was a lie, apparently, that he didn't traffic anybody?
I guess so.
This is according to the victims.
Yeah.
We got another clip ahead.
That's fascinating. All right, there's more.
I forgot that Thomas was still doing his Civil War reenactment. Got the beard going, and he's not getting rid of that.
Mr. Chairman, I have a unanimous consent request.
Gentleman's recognized.
So I've got 4 documents I'd like to introduce into the record. The first one is Jeffrey Epstein's 6 story played out for years in plain sight. And Acosta is quoted in here saying, I was told Epstein belonged to intelligence and to leave it alone. The second document is entitled, What Epstein's Bodyguard Warned About His CIA Connections. The third document is from Fox Digital. It's titled, Epstein's Private Calendar Reveals Planned Meetings with Obama Admin Official CIA Chief. And the last document is Wall Street Journal article that highlights Ehud Barak's 36 meetings with Jeffrey Epstein. He was the former prime minister of Israel and head of military intelligence.
Pause it for a second. Who among us hasn't met with Ehud Barak at least 30 times? You know? I myself have met with him almost every weekend.
What y'all talking about, bro?
Well, any number of things, but I can't really disclose
After a while,
most
it's
of
like,
them.
is Ehud calling me again?
It's like, Ehud, leave me alone for a minute, would you please?
Dude.
Okay, that's amazing. Well, how do you explain that?
Well, we know that
Ehud Barak meeting with Jeffrey Epstein.
Well, we know Epstein and Ehud Barak definitely were emailing each other quite a bit.
Yeah.
That
and talking quite a bit.
So obviously, yeah. 36.
All right, let's see the rest.
It may have held that title when he met Epstein, and then, yes.
Without objection.
Have you investigated any of the CIA connections? Have you seen the CIA file on Jeffrey Epstein? And if you wanted to see it, would they show it to you?
Well, I can speak for the FBI, and that's presuming there's a CIA case file. And I've reviewed everything that the interagency, not I, the FBI, that was provided to us.
Would you be willing to look at the CIA file on Jeffrey Epstein?
If there is such a file, and if it has not already been turned over to the FBI will look at any new investigative leads.
Have you made any progress on the pipe bomb investigation January 6th? And have you made any progress on the motive of the Las Vegas shooter?
Oh, man.
As to the first, it's an ongoing investigation, and we have made progress. As to the second, sir, I'll get back to you.
All right. Thank you. I yield back.
What was the answer on the Vegas thing? I'll get back to you.
I'll get back to you on the
and you
Vegas.
recall that the pipe bomb was one of the 3 things that Bongino mentioned on Fox News. Remember, we were going to get a big reveal on either cocaine at the White House, pipe bomb, or what was the third thing? And that was before Memorial Day, I think. I don't know. I mean, what the hell? Anyway, but how does the FBI director not know if there is a CIA file on Jeffrey Epstein or not?
Well, he's the
Because he's the FBI director, not the CIA.
There's a wall of separation between the CIA and the FBI that you can't penetrate.
No, you cannot.
Keith. So
the CIA's not
and you can't take care of that. There's nothing that could ever remedy that.
The FBI doesn't tell the CIA everything they're
I'm
doing.
sorry.
Right.
Something still smells like Jerry Nadler in Old England here. Okay, whatever.
It is weird.
I guess we're still talking about Jeffrey Epstein.
Are you still talking
there we
about
are. I knew it was
Jeffrey
coming.
Epstein?
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah,
Damn
we are.
straight I am.
Yeah, we are. We are. Still apparently talking about the Las Vegas shooting. When are we going to let that go?
Good.
Yeah.
Let that go.
That's already wrapped up.
Are we okay?
We'll get back to you.
Oh, my gambling debts. I think I'll take out, everyone at this concert because I'm so bad at gambling. Got it.
Preposterous.
Stop it.
The stuff we're asked to swallow. It's pretty incredible. But that was a lot. There was a lot there to mull over. And I'd like some serious, definite answers.
That's what he
on
said. He has to get
all
back
of
to
it.
you.
Yeah, they'll get back.
That's what,
And they always do. When they say, we'll get back to you, they get right back to us.
They're circling
with that
back.
information.
They're circling back.
Yeah.
If you've got a commercial to do, go ahead. I've got a call coming in from Ehud.
Oh, no.
I won't stop calling me.
Maybe he doesn't want me to do the commercial.
That's possible.
But I need to anyway, so before he tells us not to. Let me tell you about National Preparedness Month. It's almost over. September is National Preparedness Month. So now more than ever is a great time to get prepared. And there's no better place to prepare than Jace Medical. Whether that, no matter what happens, no matter what kind of shortage there is or who knows what's on the horizon, you just want to be prepared for anything. And that's where the Jace case comes in. 10 emergency medications that you've got on hand, prescription antibiotics shipped right to your door, so you're ready ahead of time for whatever. And it might just be convenience, which is great, because maybe you're not near your doctor or your pharmacy and you don't want the hassle of having to call them and work all that out. You've already got the antibiotics you need with you with the Jace case. Then there's Jace Daily, which is up to a 12-month supply of your daily medications, all through National Preparedness Month. Jace is running a huge sale to make emergency readiness more affordable for you. Just enter the promo code PAT when you check out and get a discount on your order. That's promo code PAT at jace.com.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.
The other thing we brought up was, in addition to maybe doing something about Comey, maybe they could also look into the Fauci situation, even though he was granted immunity. But can the auto pen grant him immunity?
I represent science.
And there's that. Of course, you want to prosecute the guy who represents and is science? I don't know. Here's what Rand Paul says.
Thank you. Good morning. My wife and I, Kelly, have been married about 35 years now. And I travel to Washington every Monday and then back home at the end of the week. And I get home and I expect, a hug, a kiss, maybe a martini.
What about dinner?
Dinner on the table.
I knock on the door and she greets me. And you know what she asks me?
What?
How come Anthony Fauci's not in jail yet?
Sounds
So
like
I've been
you're married
getting
to
that
Jeffy.
greeting for the last couple years, and she's still expecting me to have miracles to, put Anthony Fauci away. And it's not like we haven't tried. I, sent 2 official letters to the Department of Justice under Biden. I've resent those under President Trump as well. But it has been made more difficult, since he was pardoned by the auto pen. Who knew an auto pen that a machine could pardon someone?
Right.
But it has been made more difficult. But it is something that the truth of the matter and the truth about what went on is incredibly important, because whether or not he is judged by a criminal court, he will be judged by history. And how he is judged by history has to do with what happens to all of us in the next pandemic. And I say never again do we let them invade our churches, our schools, our businesses. Never again.
I like that. That'd be a never again that would be nice to stick to.
Yes.
Sure. We've said never again many, many times, and it never means never again, sadly.
It means never again, well, except for this time.
Well, until the next time. Yeah, But he's still on it, though. Good for him.
When is he going back in front of Congress? Do we know? Is there a called back before Congress because of his request to have government officials delete their emails? Rand Paul discovered that. I'm just looking if there's a date, because I know he was talking about it, about having him come back. I just don't know that we actually have something to put on the calendar yet.
Yeah.
But
probably not.
I want to see Fauci in front of Rand Paul again.
Yeah. Be great.
Here we go.
Yeah, it would be.
Here we
It'd be
go.
fun.
So he wants the Republican senator has requested an interview date with Fauci to be set between October 28th and December 11th. So somewhere in there, he'll be back in Congress, I guess. We'll see.
We'll see. Again, yes, we'll see.
I mean, Anthony's a busy man. Right? He's retired now.
Hey, he's got the millions to spend.
There's no way that you could just say, be here on this day.
Well, his head is stuck so far up the butt of Pfizer that to extract it would take the jaws of life. And so,
okay, well,
do we have a Jaws of Life that we could extract his head from?
I hope so.
That particular location?
I hope so.
All right, good. Also, there is also a government shutdown looming, and we still haven't fixed that situation because I love the continuing resolution, which brings about this problem every, month or so. And it's coming up again next Tuesday. September 30th is the big day. So we knew we were kicking the can down the road, and they never fix it until the very last second.
Right.
And sometimes not even then.
Right.
Sometimes we wait till after the very last second.
Both sides blaming each other.
Yep. And here's the Dems with a little montage on the shutdown.
Is this history? Let's see. Is this the old time? Let's see.
Is it old?
I don't know. Play this. I think this is the last go around, how they used to feel about the shutdown, I think.
It is not normal to shut down the government when we don't get what we want.
Right.
If the government shuts down, it will be average Americans who suffer most.
Okay.
Shutdowns are not good for the economy.
The truth is that shutting down the government is a serious and dangerous action.
Well, not now.
We must do everything possible
this is right now.
to prevent.
Families will be hurt. Farmers will be hurt. Everyday Americans whose lives were turned upside down by extreme weather events like hurricanes and floods and wildfires will be hurt.
There are real consequences when the government shuts down. It harms our national security, it harms our economy,
Gasoline
and it
stations.
harms service members, veterans, retirees.
So then don't shut it down.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, there. Okay, gotcha.
So this is what the Republicans want, and this is what the Democrats want.
So the Republicans want a clean, continuing resolution, bipartisan support, 7-week clean extension, allows time for bipartisan appropriations process. That's it. That's what they
You
want.
could have used the last 7 weeks, but instead you took.
No, yeah, we need
right.
more. Yeah,
you
we
took
need
like
more.
7 weeks off.
True.
I mean, it's not even worth going through this because
I know.
it's meaningless.
I know.
It's meaningless.
Yep.
Just pass a budget for the love of heaven.
Thank you.
By all that is good, right, and holy. Just pass a budget for once. It's impossible, though, now.
Yeah, no, they're going to.
I mean, this is something that you couldn't have imagined. 20 years ago, you couldn't have imagined that we would continue government this way, that our financial future would hang in the balance every 7 weeks.
I know. When you say it like that.
I mean, we wouldn't have believed it. We'd be like, okay, I know they're bad, but they're not that bad. No, they are that bad.
Yeah.
They just won't rectify this situation. They should all be kicked out of office. We should start all over again.
Clean slate.
Oh, it's incredible. It is absolutely mind-boggling. But let me show you something that's kind of fun.
Okay.
We got the video of the presidential wall at the White House. This is something Trump put in.
It's good stuff.
It's got photos of all the presidents down this one hall.
It's kind of cool looking,
See,
actually.
here it is. Yeah, it's very
Reagan,
cool.
Bush, Clinton.
And then Clinton.
Okay.
Then you got your George W. Bush. And then, of course, Barack Obama.
Okay.
And then Donald J. Trump.
First term.
And then the term of the auto pen.
Holy crap, is this incredible.
And then
the
President
latest
Trump
turn,
again.
47.
That is
So funny.
That is
awesome.
hilarious.
That is so good.
That's really creative.
Really funny.
I love how the left
it.
is melting for this.
Oh, yeah.
Melting
man.
down?
Oh,
they
man.
are
Yeah, because they don't know
melting.
humor, man.
They don't.
They just know hate.
They do not.
Only humor.
And you know, the day that this gets posted last night, and then I see where last night at the White House, the Marine silent drill team was practicing on the South Lawn, and the new flag was there.
That's cool. I like that at night. I
They're
haven't
practicing.
seen it at night.
Yeah, that looks good, actually.
Yeah, really cool. And while this is going on, our president, Donald Trump, sees them out there and says, "Hey, what are you guys doing? Come on into the Oval.
Nice.
Come on to the Oval. Let's go."
How cool, man.
So he brings them all into the White House. Really cool. And then he gives them all challenge coins.
That's cool.
And so then you guys get the challenge coins here. Here you go.
He didn't have to do that.
He did not have to do that.
No, he did
Don't
not.
ever tell me that president, that man, doesn't adore our military.
I know.
Come on.
And you know what? People in general, because
Yeah.
he likes hanging out with people,
Yes,
talking
we've talked
to people.
about that before. Yes, he wants that.
Yeah. He interacts with them really well.
The man never sleeps.
Oh, that's true.
He must not, because that's amazing. Jeez.
Because he doesn't have enough to do. Hey, why don't you guys come on in here?
Yeah.
Listen, are they practicing out there underneath my new flagpole? Get them in here.
It's awesome.
Can you imagine if Biden had seen that?
Oh, my gosh.
No way. Of course, he would have been in bed
He's
already.
still asleep, by the way. He went to sleep at 5.
Yeah,
so
he'd be pooping his pants in his bed right
Plus,
now.
he'd be pissed because even the silent drill team is too noisy.
Yeah.
I know you guys will find it surprising, but I did that for a little bit. That's a pretty
Oh,
cool
did you do
job.
that?
Yes.
Did you keep time well?
Yes.
Also, we had a fun moment from our Vice President JD Vance yesterday.
love this
We got to
so
get to that real quick.
Young man, this is a very earnest young man. He doesn't look like a journalist to me, but go ahead and shout out a question because I'm not going to deny that level of energy and that level of passion. First of all, what's your name?
Henry.
Henry. It's good to meet you, Henry. Ask your question, please.
I skipped school today. I was wondering if I could get a picture with you.
I love Henry.
Absolutely. Get on up here.
He says get up here, yeah?
You cannot say no to that. There's no way you say no to that.
How could you not love
Henry
these
said,
two
I
men?
skipped school. Can I have a picture with you? Well, I guess you got to have some excuse to skip school, so I might as well get a photo with Henry.
All right, Secret Service checking Henry out here. All right, let's make sure Henry's
Did they pat him down?
That one in the front's eyeing him, though.
That's great.
Look at this. All right, how's your camera not open yet, bro? Come on, what are you doing? Let's go.
He was busy walking out.
Oh, I see. And just to your point, Pat, where you said Trump loves people.
So does Vance.
Vance does too.
Yeah, he does.
How great is that moment? That kid's going to have that forever. Have we seen that picture on social media yet?
I haven't.
I'm going to look for it. Henry and Vance.
Yeah, it's really fun.
It's fun. Absolutely.
Really fun.
Heartwarming, man.
Coming up on Overtime, we're going to talk about this Tylenol situation, too. Everybody's hysterical over Trump talking about the Tylenol.
It's unbelievable.
And pregnant women taking it. Well, Tylenol tweeted about not taking it. When was this? Was this 2016?
2017. They've done it multiple times.
Yeah, it's an ongoing thing.
And they said, we actually don't recommend using any of our products while pregnant.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, but Trump said it now, so now
we hate it.
Now we hate it. These people are deranged, man.
Oh, man. All right. We'll finish off the week together tomorrow, and we've got Overtime coming up later today.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.